Kṛṣṇaya Devaya Namaha. Kṛṣṇaya Devaya Namaha. Kṛṣṇaya Devaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Kṛṣṇaya Devaya Namaha. Kṛṣṇaya Devaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajikacharya Satarasata Shri Śrīmad. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Shri Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Govinda Ki Jai, Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All glories to Babaji. Namo Krishna Padai. Krishna Prishtai Bhagavatam Madhubhakti Goswami Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi. Gauravani Pacharani Vishesha Śrīmad Prashtakti. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, welcome everyone to July 1st, day evening Darshan. Yeah. Of course here it's raining, cats and dogs, cold, wind is blowing, it's the middle of winter. Yuck. Let's get out of here. So, looks like we're going to go to India soon. Isn't that great? And guess what? Before we go to India, looks like we're going to go to New York. It's actually the cheapest way to go to India from here. You go to New York, and then you get a cheap flight to India from New York. Who knew? Well, we did the research and we found out. So, looks like I'll be visiting the U.S. How do you know? I mean, who could tell? Who knew, right? We didn't know ourselves. I didn't actually want to go back to the U.S. I wanted to try to go directly to India, like through South Africa or something like that. But it turns out it's cheaper to go that way. Plus, I can apply for a 10-year multiple entry tourist visa to India if I apply in person in New York or Washington. So that's what I'm going to do. Haribo. So, who's our Northeast focalizerino? Devesh. Devesh. I guess we need to scheme and plan how we're going to do some kind of preaching event. You know, if everybody seems like they want me to come and stay with them. And Swati says, come and stay with us. And then, you know, Devesh wants me to stay with them. I guess I'm going to have to come a little earlier so that I have more time to stay with different devotees. Hey. Haribo. I was thinking of leaving in about a month, but maybe I better leave a little earlier. What do you think? Yeah, probably. It's a good idea. So, well, you guys here will be doing an important service. We need to finish adding the networking features to the website. And of course, Uddhava is going to be the project lead on that. And let's see. Then we need to gradually wind up everything here and get ready to, once again, pack up everything, go to the other side of the planet. I didn't know this planet had so many sides to it. There's a north side, a south side, an east side, a west side, inside, outside. And then there's the Bronx. Okay, so it has all kinds of different strange places you can go and visit. But looks like, yeah, we're headed back to good old Mother India after many years' absence. But now we're going on our terms, not somebody else's. So it's going to be a whole different ballgame. So actually, it just hit me, you know, as we were setting up for this program. It's like all of the, you know, devotees are so afraid to leave ISKCON. And one of the major reasons they're so afraid to leave ISKCON is that they lose so many social advantages. It's like if you're a member of ISKCON, you can go anywhere in the world, have friends, have places to stay, you know, go to nice temples, get prasadam, have kirtan, blah, 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 blah. But we're getting to the point where we have that same advantage in our own network. Huh? I mean, pretty soon if we start establishing these communities all over, you'll be able to actually travel around and go to different communities and visit the devotees and, you know, I mean, it's just wonderful. I'm just amazed. The whole thing's coming together, and it's Krishna's mercy, totally Krishna's mercy. I mean, this idea, simple idea of going to India has brought such a huge wave of support from all the different devotees. And I'm very, very grateful to see this support. I think Krishna is inspiring all of us that this is a good idea. This is a good idea. So we're headed to South India. We're going to fly into Chennai. It used to be called Madras or something like that. Crazy British. They can't pronounce anything properly. And then we're going to go to one of what's called the hill stations. The hill stations are in the mountains, kind of on the west side of the Indian Peninsula, South Indian Peninsula. And it's nice and cool up there, or at least it's a lot cooler than it is down in the valleys, and much cleaner. And the security problems also much less, and because people up there are fairly affluent. It's like kind of a touristy area, kind of like where we're at now. And so most of the people up there are not, you know, desperate, or they have enough resources that we don't have to worry so much about our equipment and stuff like that. Plus,